You already know. Thanks for tuning in to Kross TV Network. That's Kross with a K. I appreciate everybody for tuning in with me. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all here with me, so I definitely appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all of y'all that's still alive, that's, you know what I'm saying, doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? That's been holding their head, you know what I'm saying? That's been going through a lot and still moving forward, you know what I mean? And so forth, man. Salute to y'all, man. You know, a lot of people been asking me, like, yo, Mel, you know, did you see the interview with Academics Hassan and Whack 100 with 6ix9ine, and you know, what's your take? How you feel about, you know, certain things? Would you interview him? Me personally, I would not interview 6ix9ine. I would never interview 6ix9ine. At the beginning, when around the time when I first came home and he was like literally, you know, blowing up and everything, and I seen what was going on, I kind of felt like sorry for him in this situation, in a sense, you know, him being kidnapped and everything like that. But after doing further research into his character, you know, he got lit from trolling, disrespecting people, and everything like that to be lit. You know, the kid is talented. You committing robberies and you doing certain things in the street that you know you ain't supposed to be doing, but because of certain situations that happen and he get locked up, you know what I'm saying, and he flip and tell them all that, you know, and flip on them, you know, was crazy to me. That was real crazy to me. What's more crazy to me is that how he pulled up with all the headlines said goons, you know. That's a classic situation where you got kids that want money, that want to be famous. They would support this man after what he did and what he contributed to doing. Like as if they don't get into a situation with him and like if he won't do the same thing to them. But I guess they just don't care because of the price of fame. You know, but another reason why I wouldn't really interview him, you know, even though it's inevitable, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, he's a hot, trending topic, is that we all know and understand that a lot of artists, a lot of rappers, you know what I'm saying, ain't been making a lot of bread due to the pandemic. A lot of artists make their money based off of, most of their money off of performances and stuff like that. So if you're not able to perform, and then he was on house arrest and everything for a year, you know, him have to kick up that money for security, him for his lavish lifestyle, you know, feeding, you know, and stuff like that, everything that he owned and everything, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, that's a chunk of bit of money. And I'm not sitting here talking as if I got money or I'm playing with money like him or something like that, but I'm just, you know, being realistic. So him starting to troll again and being interviewed and popping up everywhere and now trying to disrespect again and everything like that, you know, he's just doing that just to get lit again, you know what I'm saying, to get his money up and all that. We understand that, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you can't really take him seriously as a man. Now he out here disrespecting somebody else all over again. You know, just before he got locked up, you know, he denounced the name 6ix9ine. You know, he denounced everything, and then soon he come home and everything, he's back to his antics again. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I really don't have nothing to talk to him about anything. I don't want to hear his region. I don't want his reasons. I don't want to hear his logic. I don't want to hear none of that. I know a lot of people that's in prison right now for shit that they didn't do, or that's locked up because they did something a while back, a long time ago, that somebody else knew about, and because they get locked up and go through some shit to get a better deal on their sentence for their bullshit, they want to bring somebody else down. You know, people got to be held accountable for their actions. You know, it's crazy because you have a lot of street dudes and they be walking around with no snitching shirts and they walking around with this, that, and the other, whatever. But they still compromise. They still deal with the rats. They still do certain things that's, you know, in dealing with people that dishonorable, that you know is dishonorable. You know, I'm not saying that what happened to him is good for him or should have happened to him. I believe that if they would have just been on some grown shit, because first of all, if he wasn't like that and he wasn't, you know what I'm saying, and he was a good kid, whatever, they should have never have brought him home or gave him a flag or none of that anyway to begin with. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to friendly extort nobody and bring somebody amongst your rankers and your family, because now, what else did 6ix9ine do? He done gave up all ranking people that was in jail, you know what I'm saying? And you know, he talked about Cardi, you know, he talked about Jim Jones, you know what I'm saying? He talked about a few people that really ain't have nothing to do with this case and have nothing to do with nothing. So these are the type of individuals that y'all want to deal with and associate with, and then y'all making it look cool to do it. Because y'all still having individuals like that around y'all. Y'all still mingle with these individuals, and y'all still have business deals and so forth with these individuals. For me personally, even from a business perspective, I couldn't really deal with nobody like that. Because you don't have no integrity. You don't have no integrity at all. So why would I interview somebody like that? I don't have nothing to say to him. I don't have nothing about anything. Whatever Hassan logic was for whatever he did, that's Hassan logic for whatever he did. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a person that's his mentor or something like that, where I tell him what to do and what he can and can't do. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he got a good platform. You know what I'm saying? It was a win for him either way. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the numbers in his videos and everything is crazy. You know, see, but me, a lot of the times, most of the times, it ain't really about the views. It's more about my message getting out. You know what I'm saying? And dudes being firm to that. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people out here, they see me out here on a daily basis. They see what I'm doing. They see I'm in these trenches and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? And things like that is like, that's a no-go, man. That's a no-go, man. You do something and you get caught for what you did or whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to man up for that. You got to man up for that. All that passing the baton, and then you coming out here and you justifying, well, and then you throwing Nipsey in there, and then now you throwing Nipsey in there, created a whole situation now where Wack 100 is just disrespecting, you know, Nipsey and everything, and that's sad. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's a whole nother issue that I'm gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying? But that's corny and that's whack also. And I'm gonna get on to that again, you know what I'm saying, on another time. But that's why I would never interview 6ix9ine. I would never deal with anybody that's around him. You know what I'm saying? On no levels or nothing. And I understand a lot of kids is misguided, you know, and for the most part, dudes are just dick riding and they lap dancing and they you know, they just looking for clout. They chasing clout. And that's all that is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not chasing clout, and I'm not, you know, that's not, me and him can't sit down and speak about nothing at all. Do I got beef with 6ix9ine, nothing like that? Nah, I ain't got no beef with him or nothing like that, but that right there was like really dishonorable on all levels, man. You done robbed people, you done did this, that, and other, you knew who you was dealing with. That's just like that saying, you walk down the road, you see a snake, you bring it home, you nurse him back to health, you give him his food, whatever, and then one day you go to feed him and go to pet him and he bites you, and you look at the snake like, why you bite me? And the snake will look at you, but you know I'm a snake. So you knew what you was dealing with, 6ix9ine. You knew the individual you was dealing with. You knew who you know what I'm saying? You made a choice to deal with them and everything like that. And when shit didn't go the way you wanted to go or hoped it would went and everything, you know what I'm saying? Then you did what you did, and you did what most cowards do, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is, man. But again, that's why I would never interview 6ix9ine. Salute.